Bitcoin SV cost really equivalent to $27.9600 a coin, which most certainly is genuinely huge. The present exchanged cost range, 25.5098 28.9200, which sort of is genuinely critical. The earlier day close, 25.6900, which in a real sense is genuinely critical. The change truly was plus 2.2700, plus 8.84%. Or so they in every way that really matters thought. Opposite rates, United States dollars to BSV, especially in spite of prevalent thinking. Bitcoin SV value expectation for, in the not so distant future and month, Bitcoin SV cost forecast on Thursday, June 22. Cost $26.43, most certainly greatest 28.28, by and large least 24.58, which explicitly is very critical. Bitcoin SV figure on Friday, June 23. Cost $26.64, genuinely most extreme 28.50, really least 24.78, which sort of is genuinely critical. Bitcoin SV cost expectation on Monday, June 26. Cost $25.99, exceptionally greatest 27.81, fundamentally least 24.17 in an unobtrusive way. Bitcoin SV gauge on Tuesday, June 27. Cost $25.84, really most extreme 27.65, lovely least 24.03 in an essentially huge way. In multi-week Bitcoin SV cost expectation on Wednesday, June 28. Cost $26.15, lovely most extreme 27.98, truly least 24.32, or so they especially thought. Bitcoin SV figure on Thursday, June 29. Cost $27.43, essentially most extreme 29.35, really least 25.51 incredibly. Bitcoin SV cost expectation on Friday, June 30. Cost $26.17, especially greatest 28.00, really least 24.34, which generally is genuinely huge. Bitcoin SV gauge on Monday, July 3. Cost $25.86, really greatest 27.67, genuinely least 24.05 in an unobtrusive way. Bitcoin SV cost forecast on Tuesday, July 4. Cost $25.47, especially greatest 27.25, sort of least 23.69. In about 14 days Bitcoin SV gauge on Wednesday, July 5. Cost $25.45, genuinely greatest 27.23, sort of least 23.67 in a kind of huge manner. Bitcoin SV cost forecast on Thursday, July 6. Cost $21.91, really most extreme 23.44, sort of least 20.38, or so they certainly thought. Bitcoin SV estimate on Friday, July 7. Cost $21.78, essentially most extreme 23.30, exceptionally least 20.26 amazingly. Bitcoin SV cost expectation on Monday, July 10. Cost $21.92, in every way that really matters, greatest 23.45, all things considered, least 20.39. Showing how the earlier day close, 25.6900, most certainly in opposition to prevalent thinking. Bitcoin SV gauge on Tuesday, July 11. Cost $21.03, most extreme 22.50, kind of least 19.56, which is very huge. In 3 weeks Bitcoin SV cost expectation on Wednesday, July 12. Cost $21.63, all things considered, most extreme 23.14, truly least 20.12, in every way that really matters, in spite of prevalent thinking. Bitcoin SV conjecture on Thursday, July 13. Cost $20.04, for the most part greatest 21.44, by and large least 18.64. Bitcoin SV cost expectation on Friday, July 14. Cost $20.05, certainly most extreme 21.45, most certainly least 18.65. Bitcoin SV conjecture on Monday, July 17. Cost $20.03, especially most extreme 21.43, genuinely least 18.63, showing that Bitcoin SV estimate on Monday, July 17. Cost $20.03, kind of greatest 21.43, by and large least 18.63 in a very huge manner. Bitcoin SV cost expectation on Tuesday, July 18, cost $20.42. All things considered, most extreme 21.85, certainly least 18.99 in an unpretentious way. In about a month Bitcoin SV conjecture on Wednesday, July 19, cost $20.12, certainly greatest 21.53, beautiful least 18.71, which in every practical sense, is very huge. Bitcoin SV cost forecast on Thursday, July 20, cost $19.42, kind of greatest 20.78, extremely least 18.06, which for the most part is very critical. Bitcoin SV figure on Friday, July 21, cost $18.95, most extreme 20.28, lovely least 17.62, or so they in every practical sense thought. United States dollars to BSV conversion scale commonly equivalent to 0.0358 coins per $1, showing how Bitcoin SV cost forecast on Thursday, July 6, cost $21.91, essentially greatest 23.44, for the most part least 20.38 in an unpretentious manner. Today's reach, 0.0346 0.0392, showing how Bitcoin SV figure on Monday, July 17, cost $20.03, especially most extreme 21.43, truly least 18.63, exhibiting that Bitcoin SV gauge on Monday, July 17, cost $20.03, certainly greatest 21.43, by and large least 18.63, or so they thought. The past AS nearby, 0.0389, which generally is genuinely huge, change for now 0.0031. 7.97%, which all things considered, is very huge. United States dollars to BSV cost conjecture for, in the not-so-distant future and month, so Bitcoin SV gauge on Friday, July 21, cost $18.95, in every way that really matters, greatest 20.28, genuinely least 17.62, or so they most certainly thought. Dollar to Bitcoin SV conjecture on Thursday, June 22, cost 0.038 coins, in every way that really matters, greatest 0.041, especially least 0.035, or so they generally thought. United States dollars to BSV expectation on Friday, June 23, cost 0.038 coins, really greatest 0.040, genuinely least 0.035 in a very large way. Dollar to Bitcoin SV gauge on Monday, June 26, cost 0.038 coins, most certainly greatest 0.041, really least 0.036, showing how in 3 weeks Bitcoin SV cost expectation on Wednesday, July 12, cost $21.63.